How y'all doing, world? Name's Shannon. Sitting here listening to the goddamn president talk. He says he needs all us young people, especially these 18, 19-year-old kids coming out of high school and everything, trying to get a college education or something. Says y'all need to rise up, communicate with Congress, and tell them to start doing their job. Look, Obama, you got the right intention and all. I respect that, but you're fucking wrong, dude. Congress, you had your goddamn chance. Get the fuck out the Capitol and give somebody else a goddamn chance to do their job right. Y'all want to sit there and bicker and argue and fight all day and waste the fucking taxpayers' money and sit there and complain the deficit's too high, the deficit's too high. You spend more fucking money pissing and moaning about shit. Okay? You had your job. I got 2 words for it. You're fired. Every fucking member of Congress needs to fucking go. Look, America, I'm not a goddamn terrorist. I'm just a fucking pissed off American. Alright? Rise up, man. Use your goddamn voices. Get out on the fucking street. Walk the fucking Washington. Drive to Washington. Hit some fucking ride with somebody. I don't give a shit. Tell them you go to Washington and kick the fucking goddamn government out of the fucking building, or you're gonna reinstate a new one. Okay? One that's gonna actually care about the people and not fucking corporate fucking issues. I don't like the fact that these goddamn corporate people are allowed to freaking spend unlimited amounts of money and endorse candidates. All they're doing is influence their own shit. We're supposed to keep, governments keep corporate America in check, right? Write out the laws, tell them what they can and can't do. But when you allow them to sit there and favor a person over another, multi-million-dollar deficit, ain't worried about it, man. Ain't worried about it, all right? Corporates, the evil. That's all there is, man. You take the cat, you say, oh yeah, you can spend, you can endorse. You can endorse, talk in their ear and tell them, I'm endorse you with this much money. I'm gonna take care of you, but you gotta scratch my back because, look, I don't like these fucking environmental protection agencies, fucking laws and regulations, alright? I'm trying to make some money. And trying to make some money killing the world, right? Come on. Let's get fucking smart here for a minute. Alright? People talk about trying to go to Mars, terraform and everything. You gotta warm up the atmosphere and everything. Well, we're pumping so much goddamn CO2 into our fucking atmosphere. Why can't you fucking build some sort of fucking collectors? Instead of tunneling it up in the fucking sky, why don't you bring it down into the goddamn basement through a fucking vacuum, store it into a container? Let's take these freaking unmanned rockets, send them into the freaking Mars atmosphere, deploy the goddamn CO2. Oh, wait, I forgot. We're a broke-ass fucking country. It's because government don't know how to get their shit together. You want this, you want that. You don't want to tax the rich, but, fuck the poor. Don't make sense anymore, man. Just don't. Yeah? I'm a pissed off American. But I hate the fact that I have to look at the world and say I'm American. Alright? Look, let's get real for a second, alright? The people of frickin' Libya, they took out fucking Muammar Gaddafi and his military. They're sending rockets into civilians, shooting up the civilians. They're sending their military into civilians. And the world condemned them for it. Come on, America. What do you think's gonna happen when we walk out on the streets? Do it peacefully. Don't go out there destroying the freaking shit that you're trying to protect. Channel the anger in the right way. Walk up to the Capitol building and tell them they need to walk out on their own, or the fucking country's gonna walk in, grab them up by the shoulders, walk them out to the steps, give them a boot to the ass, and say 2 words: you're fired! I love this country, but I hate my government right now, man, because they act like a bunch of idiots. Well, I'm not going to give you this, and I'm not going to give you that. Well, if you don't give us this, I don't give you that. I'm not going to do this, I'm going to do that. And then we got Republicans coming up in every morning, talking while these Democrats don't want to associate. The president says they don't want to work. The president's up there going to these freaking town hall meetings and saying, Congress don't want to do their job. Well, look, man, nobody wants to do their goddamn job because everybody wants it their way. Well, listen, pal, Let me tell you about a little simple word. It's called compromise. It's a solution everybody can live with, but nobody's happy with. America, we put these goddamn people in power. We gave them their job. Alright? We're their goddamn boss. Alright? If you went to your job the next morning and did a piss poor job and came in and gave no two shits and just talked a good game, and slipped the tongue, I mean, if you sound smart and you can use big words, you can make people think, things. Man, I'm not smart, alright? I'm not smart and I don't know how to use intelligent words. I just know how to tell you what's on my mind. And what's on my mind is, okay, if I went to my job or you went to your job, anybody went to their job day in and day out and did a piss poor job or didn't do what was expected of them, their bosses will come down on them and say, you're fired. Well, I'm sorry, man. It's the government of the people, by the people, for the people. Alright? America, citizens, we put the government in power. We gave them the job. That entitles us, and we hold it with a constitutional right that if they don't do it, we have the right to pull them out and put somebody else in. Well, if these people have been going through many a years now on a stalemate, nobody wants to get nothing done. Nothing's happening. Economy's not growing. Everybody's freaking going to shit. Look at the last month, man. All right, gas prices dropped 2-3 cents in a week. They're back up 12. It don't make sense, everything's going up in prices. When was the last time you got a goddamn raise that actually compensated with the increase of the inflation in the economy? And they're raising milk, they raised corn, they raised everything. Half these people, they're scraping barrels just to feed their families. You know what I mean? Shit, I get $984 a month from the freaking government because they say I'm a little crazy in the head. I got issues and everything, but I can still think clearly and everything. I know when things are going wrong. I'm sitting here with $989 a month income to live off of. I got to pay my rent, my electric, my gas. I got to get food. I don't get food stamps. I don't qualify. I make just a little too much above the grade. But if you look at the goddamn poverty level in America, I'm still below poverty. I don't understand that. I live with an income level that is below poverty. But I make too much to afford help from my local frickin' assistance office to get food each week. Look, guys, the government works from the top down, alright? You got your local government. You call them your local municipalities. You oversee them for local JPs or whatever, right? And then you got your county. Then you got your state. And your state, you got your federal. Well, even the federal fucking government's got to answer to the rest of the goddamn world. But the thing is, man, powers that we put in office, man, the government that we claim to be our government and the runners of the free world and everything, yeah, they're the runners of the free world, the runners of hell. That's where they're taking us, man. That's where they're taking us. Grow some goddamn balls, people. Get out on the street. Show up in Washington in the masses. We already know the United States government will never turn their fucking military against us. If we rose up in peaceful resolution to overthrow and tell these people to resign. I don't want to say overthrow because it kind of sounds terroristic, I'm not trying to overthrow a fucking government. I'm trying to fucking remove the assholes that don't want to do their job and instate the fucking people that are willing to fucking do something and work with people, alright? I don't give a shit if you're Republican, Democrat, Tea Party, right wing, left wing. Motherfucker, I'm American. That's where I'm at. American. American, not Republican. Not Democrat, not independent. And that's the thing, man. They use these factions. They say Tea Party. Republican, Democrat. Well, they group them up like that because, like-minded values. But if it was really like-minded values, you think you would have to sit, The fucking point is, man, think for your fucking selves. Alright? Oh, I'm gonna go with the Republicans. I'm gonna go with the other guy. Fuck that, man. Get rid of the goddamn names, alright? You're a fucking individual. Why don't you go up there and think like a goddamn individual? You know? You do this, you do that, you do this, but you need to fucking sit there and think for yourselves, people. We're allowing this fucking government to take away all our fucking rights. Let's say it's in our best interest. They don't have our best interest in hand. If they had our best fucking interest in hand, people, alright, they would have passed a bill, hands down, yays across the board. No matter Republican, Democrat, Independent, everybody would have voted yes to pass a bill to allow fucking funding to keep police officers, firefighters, and other first responders on the streets, so they don't have to worry about if they're going to be laid off or if their department's going to be shut down because of lack of funding. I know there's a lot of people out there, there think, the freaking local fucking volunteer fire company. Who gives a shit if they fucking get, shut down? Alright, well, look at it this way, pal, Local fucking fire company takes care of your house when it burns, 2 minutes drive. They shut down next month, the closest one's a 20-minute drive. How bad's your house gonna be? Speak up, get on the street, tell these people to step down, they're not doing their jobs. We're their boss. We gave them the frickin' power. We gave them the job because we expected something out of them. They're not performing, people, and we want to sit there on our asses and bitch and complain. I'm not willing to do it anymore. This is my call to you people. I'm going to Washington. I'm going to stand outside the gates. And I really hope the rest of America rises up, peacefully. Please do it peacefully. We don't need people out there looting, destroying properties, making a ruckus. That's not what I need here. I need your help in a calm manner. We rise up as one nation together, one people together. Tell the government they're not doing their jobs. We expect them to resign as a whole so we can start to in place some people that can get the job